I know it's gross, I know, but once it's on your own skin, it's like the best feeling ever. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and hello if you are new. I hope you're being happy, amazing, and positive. Today I thought I would film not a tutorial, but I guess yeah, a tutorial on how I shave my face. Yes, I shave my face. I don't wax, I don't thread. Before I do it, I'm just gonna let you guys know about what you need to do before you shave. One thing that's really important is you have to wash your face. You need to get rid of any moisturizers you have on, any serums or anything like that, and especially like the bacteria that's already on your face and any oils. You need to just use like a gentle exfoliant just to get rid of all the, you know, the nasties on top of the skin, because when you do go in with your razor, you don't want any bacteria to be on the skin to go into your pores and cause breakouts and any sort of irritations. You do have to remember that shaving your face may cause very tiny abrasions because you're just using a very light hand. You don't really need to worry too much about it, but just be prepared that it's not always just going to be smooth sailing. To be honest, it doesn't really hurt much. It probably stings a little bit when you moisturize your face afterwards, but generally for me it doesn't really hurt because my skin is really sensitive. Sometimes it just gets inflamed a little bit, but I just put like something cold on it and it goes away within a couple minutes. One myth is that your hair will grow back thicker. This does not happen. It does not grow back thicker. People think this because their hair starts feeling really rough, and the reason for that is because the hair grows back at the same time. So when it grows back at the same time, it feels rougher. Usually when you let hair grow from the root, they sort of come out and they sort of, I don't know how to explain it, it becomes quite soft at the top of the hair. Whereas when you're shaving, because you're cutting it all in one straight line, so all the hairs are being cut from one sort of angle, it feels like it's rougher. The hair is not thicker. The hair is the same way it was before you shaved it. At the moment, my face is a hot mess. I have not shaved my face in about 2 months. I started to notice that I am getting quite a few breakouts, and when I shave my face, it does prevent breakouts. So I'm just going to zoom into my face and show you guys what my face looks like. Usually I get so many compliments on my skin. When I go get my eyebrows threaded, the beauticians always compliment me on my skin, especially if it's freshly shaven. They ask me for tips. I just let them know that I shave my face, and it's such a taboo for so many beauticians, but I can't begin to explain to you the benefits, which I will talk about later in this video. So I'm just going to zoom in and show you guys. Over here you can see that I have my sideburns coming through, all my scars as well. Like that usually really flattens down once I've shaved. Even my mustache area, my upper lip I should say, that's coming through as well. And same with this side. Like you can really see that. And I usually like to go down a little bit here as well, which has quite a lot of hair. And then my eyebrows are always a hot mess, but usually I don't shave my eyebrows. I do sometimes tidy up around the area, but I leave my eyebrows to my threading lady. Do you see how I'm breaking out? Like this usually happens when I don't shave my face. Don't worry, my hands are clean so I can touch my face. But yes, if you can see like all of these little bits of hairs, all that usually is gone. I do shave right up to my hairline. So yeah, you can really see it. I didn't really think you could see it on camera, but you really can. I don't usually get that much hair in this area, but I do just go over it sometimes because there are very tiny hairs. But yeah, I've broken out here and here. It's just, I don't know what's going on. Usually I shave about every, like maybe once a week or once a fortnight. Depends on how fast my hair grows, or it depends if I have events or not. But I do like to shave my face often because it does exfoliate, and I just love the feeling on my skin after it's shaven. I've already washed my face. I've done a very light exfoliation. I'm just going to go ahead and tie my hair and put on this headband because I want all my hair to be back. If you've watched more YouTube videos on this, you see that literally like 99% of people have gotten their razors from Daiso. I've gotten these razors from Daiso. These are really good. These are more my favorite. This is a lot easier to handle, I feel like. I've got this packet too. It comes in 3s, which is a shorter blade. It's like that. So as you can see, this one is a longer one. This is really good for being really precise over, you know, in between your brows and shaping around your brows, and even for the hairline too. So sometimes I do switch, but this I find works better for the cheek and the sideburns area. Every time I go into Daiso, I buy maybe like 10 packets and it lasts me for like 6 months. A lot of people think you should shave your face with this. It's not the case. I mean, you can, it's not really gonna do anything, but this is more of a facial razor. This is a lot less harsh on your face. It will cause less irritation, whereas because this can sometimes have 2 to 3 blades, I would not recommend it on the face because your face is quite softer and you could get more cuts with this. So I'm just gonna grab my blade here. I'm just gonna lift this side hair up here, and now I'm just gonna start the motion going downwards. So lay it flat on your face like that. Don't do it like that because you will cut yourself. Position it flat and slow shaves. Very slow. As you can see already, so much hair is coming out. You can really already see how much of a difference that is. Maybe lay a towel down below so that you're not dropping hair everywhere. Like, look at that. That's all the dead skin. It's disgusting, but so satisfying. Okay, if you guys can notice that difference, so much smoother already. Also, you want to pull the skin up or down so that when you are shaving, you don't cut yourself. If you do this, you're more likely for the razor to get stuck onto your skin and cause a tiny cut. So it's better to pull the skin up so you have a firmer grip. With the softer areas as well, you really want to make sure you're pulling that. This is the area where you can really cut yourself if you're not careful. Now, if you do have breakouts, do not shave over it. That is going to cause scarring. So just maybe shave around it and then go back over it once the pimple disappears. You don't realize how much exfoliants actually don't work as well as shaving. I've exfoliated my face today. There's still so much dead skin on my face. Even though your skin feels really smooth after exfoliating, it hasn't gotten that deep exfoliation that it needs. And you can't really achieve that with just basic face washes or face exfoliant. Also, if you are a beginner to this, try not to talk while you're doing it. Really concentrate on what you're doing. Sometimes I go down to my neck as well and shave up, because when I go down, because my hair's coarser here, when I shave down, it doesn't cut the hair as good as I like it. So with this area, I'm going to go in with the smaller razor because, as I said, it's more precise and it can get really close to the edges. So I'm just going to pull my hair back. See how easy that is? Because in this area, you don't want to accidentally shave it with a wider razor and accidentally cut some of your eyebrow. That's why I use a smaller one as well, so I don't have any accidents. Try not to get too close. I don't want to stuff up the shape. The shape is for my eyebrow lady once quarantine is over. Even up here, I do get quite a little bit of hair, so I'm going to use a small razor just to shave that off. Okay, Okay, now I'm just going to go back up at the top here to my hairline and just get very close to it. Try not to cut off any of your head hair. That's not what we're trying to do. Trying to be really careful because I do have a breakout right there. See all that hair, and then right at the edge here as well, just gonna pull the skin while pulling my hair and getting right in there. Okay, as you can already see, it's so much cleaner than what it was. If you want a more smoother face, once all the hair is off on one side, then you can just go in different directions very, very lightly to take off more of that dead skin and maybe little hairs that you missed. So I'll just go in an upward motion. So because I'm going up, I'm going to pull my face down and just go up like that. Look at all that dead skin. I know it's gross, I know, but once it's on your own skin, it's like the best feeling ever. If you could feel my face, I wish you could, because it literally is as smooth as a baby's bottom. Now I'm just going to do the same up here too. Get rid of all that dead skin. Alright, now I'm going to do in between here too. Super scary. I'm going to try and avoid touching this area because I know there are little tiny cuts that I don't want to get any oils into. Take it down a little bit to my neck. That's all that I do. I don't go any more than that, just so that it doesn't look odd, because I've taken all the hair down from here and there was a little bit here, so I've just taken that off just so it looks more equal. Now I'm going to do the other side as well. I'm going to use the same technique on the other side. One thing I did forget to mention is when you are doing your upper lip, the best way to tighten that skin is I put my lips together and I start from the top and go down to the bottom. And now I'm just going to pull this to the side. As you can see, there's a little bit of hair there. I like to also go upwards so it really gets the hairs. And a little bit down here too. It is honestly the best feeling when you see all that peach fuzz just disappearing off your face. Now I'm just going to do my chin a little bit, not too much. I don't really get much hair there. I like to do areas where I don't get too much hair as well, because regardless of doing it or not, you do get rid of dead skin, and that's a win-win for me. I want to show you guys what it looks like when you do nick yourself a little bit. So I've just cut myself there. To be honest, I didn't even notice that till I actually saw that area in the mirror, and yeah, that's just proof that it doesn't really hurt that much. But if you are scared of that, just be a little more gentle and pull your skin as much as you can. Now I'm just going to do the other side of my face, but I'm going to show you guys the difference. All that hair, super smooth, super clean. Now I'm just going to do the other side of my face and I'll be back very shortly. I wanted to show you how much hair came out from this side. You don't notice it till you actually see it. Okay guys, that's done. My skin feels so much smoother already. It's amazing how quickly you really feel and see the results. I just wanted to quickly go over some aftercare as well. It is really important to wash your face after. There's still hair and dead skin over your face, so you do need to gently exfoliate that off. And then after you wash your face, just use your moisturizer. You can even use some aloe vera gel if you feel like your skin feels a little irritated. Maybe like 2 hours later, you can put on a nice face mask, put on some serums. Try not to wear any makeup for at least 3 hours after you shave your face. You do need to give your skin some time to recover, because obviously our skin isn't really used to having razors like cutting through hair on your face. So even without you knowing, there are little tiny abrasions that you are completely unaware of. So just try and make sure that you don't get any makeup, especially foundation. If it goes into the little cuts, it can cause breakouts, which is really what you want to try and avoid. I just wanted to also go through a couple of benefits that I've found with shaving. The first benefit I found is that my makeup application is so much smoother and your skin looks almost airbrushed when you have your foundation on. It just goes on like glass. It's just so glowy and you don't see the little textures or anything like that, because sometimes I find when I put foundation on, I can see little dead skin cells on my face, but once the makeup goes on after that, it is almost flawless. Another one that I find is, like I mentioned before, when you shave your face, you're less likely to get more pimples because there's less buildup of bacteria on your face. Because you've shaved off the hair doesn't get stuck to like pollution and oils and stuff like that as much. So for me, it's less likely to get pimples, but just remember that every skin is different. This is just what works for me. Another one is the deep exfoliation that you get. Like I said, while I was shaving my face, the razor really gets in there with that dead skin that you can't really do to that extent with your normal face washes, exfoliating face washes. I've exfoliated my face twice this week, and you shouldn't exfoliate your face much anyway, but even just with thinking that my skin was really nice and smooth and soft with my normal exfoliants, how I was wrong. It really does it on such a different level. So I really recommend it for deep exfoliation. Also, what I've noticed is that I do find with a lot of my scarring, it sort of flattens the scarring. I haven't shaved my face, like I said, in 2 months. So I feel like my scarring wasn't getting the love that it deserved. But with me, I really do find that my scars do get lessened with shaving. A lot of these scarring is quite new, and that's because I wasn't really taking care of my skin as much as I should have. I've actually implemented skin routine every single day now, so hopefully my skin improves. I'm going to get back to shaving every 2 weeks or so, just so that my scars can reduce. And lastly, just overall very glowy skin. I find when I have hair on my face and a lot of dead skin, my skin appears to be quite dull and really tired looking, but once all that dead skin and hair is off, the peach fuzz and all of that sort of thing, it just becomes alive. It awakens. You look awake as if your skin is glowing. I feel like I don't really need to wear makeup once I've shaved my face. And when you take photos as well, your skin appears a lot smoother. It appears dewy and just overall really flawless looking. So that's the main benefits that I found. I'm going to go wash my face now and show you guys what the end result looks like. Okay, so this is the end result. I see such a clear difference. You can see the shine on my face because all that dullness has disappeared with all the hair, and you know, it's just these little scarring that I really need to get rid of, and because of my new skin routine, they will be gone within a couple of months. Also, you probably noticed in my thumbnail that I had shaving cream on my face. rest assured you do not need to use shaving cream. That's it from me for today, guys. I hope that you learned something. If you do have any questions, please put them down below in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you next week. Stay happy, amazing, and positive as always. Bye.